Okay, this is a love working. It's a love bind. So I have the pictures of a couple that I want to bring back together again. Uh, they're a very young couple, a very, very nice couple. They look good together. Nice vibe about them. So what I've done is I put honey. It's a picture of the two of them together, and I put honey up the middle of the actual between the two of them in the photograph, and I also put a line of glue so that they're glued together. It's all very symbolic. So and then I turned, as you can see here, I've turned the pictures in, and then I'll turn them clockwise and fold them in as far as, to get like a little packet. And that's my petition all done in red pen. I'm folding that towards me. Okay. And I have some red yarn, red ribbon, whatever you have, and I have a padlock, and this is the bind. So basically I'm pulling it in to myself, and I'm saying that he will look for her, he will be with her, he will rethink his decision. She appears in his dreams, she's on his mind constantly. There are no other women that will ever compare to her. He has eyes only for her. He wants to be with her constantly. He yearns for her. He truly regrets the decision, and he will change his mind. And then I will tie that in 3 knots. Now I'll be saying a lot more on this spell. This is just to get things moving. So it should look like that. And I leave the keys there because I don't want anyone else to have the keys to his or her hearts. So it goes into a glass jar like that, and I'm going to fill it up with honey. Okay. Oh, what a strange angle I'm holding this up. Just about there. Okay. To sweeten him. I'm also going to add in some of my love oil that I make myself. So we want nice calm situation. So we're going to add in some lavender, always good for love works. And eye bright, because we want him to see that she truly is for him, and eye bright's good for the truth of the matter. Catnip to draw him in. Cats love chewing on catnip. It's so nice to see. It's so strange as well, the way they get all like stoned. Damayana. It's to me the sexual herb. Beautiful when burned. Really, really nice. Orris root here. I think a bit of lady's mantle is good as well. Oh, goes out so fast. That's great for infusions and grey bags, things like that. Even though I've got the lavender, I'm going to put in some chamomile. Okay, just to have a calming effect. Let's get some oils in. I'm going to put in some what's this? Pheromones. Okay, and some essential oils. This one is rose. I want this jar to be really, really sweet. And this is Stay With Me oil. Okay. This one is commanding, so it's too strong. Let me think. I also need some cinnamon sticks. We'll have to check where they're at. Okay, so I'm going to break that in there. And I'm going to put some comeback powder I made. I got from online, but I add bits and pieces to it. It's going in, and I've got a heart for him and for her. And they're going in too. I'm going to add now some road opener powder, herbs that I've made to remove any blockages that's in her way. And some sugar, sprinkly coloured things, hundreds and thousands. I like them because they make the jar extra sweet, and that's the name of the game, is to get things as sweet as possible. And where did it go? Where did you go? Maybe put some confetti in there for commitment. And some orange peel for sweetness again. I truly want this to be very, very, very sweet. So this is orange peel. It's I put in some alcohol. I used to put cherries in alcohol, but I thought I'd change it up a bit. And I got some of these. That's sticky. That's the worst thing about fruit. It won't rot in the jar. It'll just be kind of sticky. And dried rose petals, again, great for love. And I'm going to add in some rose water. Again, excellent for love matters. I need sugar. These sugar crystals. Sorry if you keep seeing my big arm. What's this called again? Precipitation powder. In the red one for fast acting results. Rush powder, that is. I get a lot of people asking about that. It's actually quite hard to come by, but it's good. To me, it's quite effective. I really don't know the history behind it. I'll have to dig a bit more on it. It's a Santeria thing, so very, very useful. And I'm going to add in, just as a final additive, a bit of brandy for a kick. Okay, now I'm going to pop a lid in that and blow into it 3 times. I'll shake it up. This one's going to the Santa Marti. Why? Because La Santa Marti, excuse my pronunciation, I'm not Spanish, as you all gather. She calls out to me on certain spell workings, and for this one, she basically said to me, "I'll take it," which is perfectly fine. Like I said, her workings to me, I decide on a spell. I don't always ask her help. I've had some breakups with some unusual deities, ones that I've worked with before, but not a lot. Santa Marta I've worked with a lot, and I can tell you she's an excellent. She's a queen of witches, as is the other death goddesses like Hecate. I can never say this. Hecate, the Morgan, but she's mine, and she's the one I'll be using. So I'm starting to warble again. It's a time in the morning again. So this box, I've made a tiddly puppet of him. It's being baptized and it's going in the box. I've got a little horseshoe in there, a little ring in there, powders, sugar, rose petals, and there's going to be a lot more added to this just when I'm done. And I'm going to speak to this little box. I'm going to light a tiny candle on it every night, and I'm going to feed it thoughts about him. So I'm going to do that around 9 a.m. My time. Hopefully that lines up with your time, because I'd like to catch him when he's asleep. So just confirm with me his sleeping patterns. and I'll do that for you. I'll pop her on top there. I'll just put it out of the way for a moment because I do have a few cards. So I did a 3-card reading, and the center card is always the main card, and the 2 cards to the left tell me more about the situation. So that card there is the ring. That card is a card of, because it's a love reading, it's a card of commitment, even marriage. It's all about that, you know. And this card that is the crossroads, the paths. He has to make a decision. Okay, and this one is the rider, the cavalier. It also this means that you're going to receive news. In the future, you'll receive news, and the news is connected to do with commitment and a decision. So, looking at that reading, I'm hoping he's gonna rethink things and come back to you and give you that commitment that you want. With love workings, it's never guaranteed, as you know. There's so many things that, I really need to make a separate video about love magic, magic in general, because people think that, when I say a spell is done in 7 days, 9 days, whatever, they count the days and they think that on the 7th day or the 8th day, everything's going to fall into place. No, it doesn't work that way. It certainly doesn't work that way. You just need to sit back, think positive, visualize. That's another video I need to do, is about visualization, going into the future and seeing your life with that person and everything. Because someone mentioned in the comment section, excellent comment, very applicable to everything that magic stands for, is the law of attraction. The law of attraction works to me in the same way as magic. It's about changing your mindset, and if you allow yourself to see these things as actually happen to you, they're already see your wedding day, if it's a love matter, if it's money, see that money in your bank account. Even go to there's some famous actor, was it Jim Carrey, I think, and before he became famous, he had a checkbook and he wrote like a fake check out for like $1 million. Things like that, he wrote it out. I don't think he cashed it, obviously, but he wrote it out anyway. And it's basically attracting that to yourself, and you're putting yourself on that vibration, if that makes sense. So magic, it really is a science that is yet to be taught, So that's really what it is. So stressing over it will get you nowhere. Saying this spell won't work here, will get you nowhere. When you draw a line over it, underneath it, and you say the spell's not working, it didn't work, backfired, your spell backfired, that is complete and utter bullshit, because at the end of the day, it's your spell, not my spell. I do my bit, and it's up to you how you conduct yourself. If you change that mindset of yours around, anything is possible. Within reason is possible. I'm not saying, famous celebrities will be at your door rapping and stuff, but you really do have to, and sitting back and waiting for things to happen is not good either. Especially with likes of money workings, jobs, things like that. There, you need to put, we call it CVs, curriculum vitae. I'm sure you call them resumes. You need to send that out. You need to do your bit. For love workings, I do tell people to back off. The guy, the girl, whatever, whoever tells you, whatever they say, it's up to you to take their advice, whatever other caster you work with. But I do believe that you should be kind of aloof. Don't be too available. I said before in one of my videos, never let anyone understand you completely. Always have a bit of a mystery about you, and then you'll have them eaten out of the palm of your hand. That's just all I've got to say on that. But anyway, it's time for me to pop to bed. Put these battered cards, or battered box. I need to get a card bag. I've been saying that for about 5 years. So I'm going to get some work on this tomorrow night, but that's the ways in motion now. And my Ruha, she will be getting her payment when I hear some good news about all these workings. That's how I work it. With the payment that you give me, I give her some offerings, and I promise, which is called it's Amanda, not Amanda, that's the girl's name. It's Manda, Amanda, and that Amanda is me honoring her when she comes through for me, and I have Amanda for her at the moment that I will buy her another statue for her altar. So she's going to get another white one. So that's when she comes through, and I hear some good news with regards to the workings that I've done with her. But she does get her offerings. She gets a lot of alcohol. She gets sweet things like pastry. She gets bread. She's very happy to receive anything, to be honest with you, because she's very she consumes, if that makes, she's all consuming, if that makes sense. So it doesn't really matter what it is, she'll take it. Flowers, things like that, cigarettes, she's such a cool saint. She really is. And one of my nice subscribers said that she bought a book on her. I'd be interested to know what book you bought. Spell working books. There's a few out there. There's good ones. There's ones that come from the Catholic faith side of things, and then there's more like a what's the name? Professor Andrew Chestnut. It's not a spell book. It's just more on her history, her origins, and things like that. That's an excellent book. Skeleton Saint, I think it's called. So I'd like to know which one you bought. So if you could leave it in the comment section or even message me, tell me if you thought it was good, because I'm always buying books with regards to her, because as you know, she's my gal. Anyway, I better pop off here because it's getting very late. So thanks again for everyone, all your nice comments. I'll get around to answering them very soon. I've got some time on my hands. I had people arrive here over Easter, and I hate it when people come on unannounced. They just knock on the door and come in, and I hate that. And I have to make sure no one goes into my room. I have it locked and stuff, and I have to just be careful. People are so nosy. I'm so goddamn nosy around here. But anyway, I best not start. So anyway, see you all again.